Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today we're doing garlic oil. I don't know if you have ever tried your hand at infusing oil or even using infused oil, but it is so easy, and I have a recipe this week that needs garlic oil. So I thought, you know what? Before I make it, I'm gonna turn on my cameras and I'm gonna show you how it's done. Simply 5 minutes. Well, technically it's like 20 minutes, but it's about 5 minutes of cook time, and then you let it sit, and then your garlic oil is ready to go. Prep time probably takes longer than cooking this oil up. This is a great one, but a lot of people, when I say that I make my own garlic oil or I make my own infused oil, say, ooh, that'd be great for gift giving or, things like that. Unfortunately, most infused oils only last 1 to 3 months. So really it is better if you just teach the person to make your oil rather than give it away. However, you're looking for a gift idea this Christmas, you've got to get on it right now. But next week, I'm going to show you a gift idea for the foodies in your life. You're not going to want to miss it. But I can't give it away. It's just gonna be so much fun. Anyway, let's do the oil. The oil is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and you're gonna see just how easy it is, and you're gonna wanna do it yourself. So are you ready for this adventure? I know I am, because I love me some garlic oil, and my jars are empty. So let's get on with this. All right, you guys, this recipe is so terribly easy. All you need is garlic and olive oil. You will also probably need something to put your olive oil in. I have these cute little bottles that my son got me for Christmas last year. If you're familiar with this channel, you saw them, last season with just my olive oil and my canola oil. I'm now going to put my infused oils in them. So you need an oil container, so you can use a glass jar, anything, and a stopper and a lid, because you don't want your oil exposed to the air, because as oil is exposed to the air, it does go rancid or just go bad. So keep that in mind. Make sure it is an airtight seal and you'll be just fine. You're also going to need a funnel to get your oil into the bottle. I've tried it before with, not using a funnel, and it's a mess. Just don't do it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our oil into the pan. I'm actually going to make 2 cups of garlic oil. So you feel free to make as much oil as you want. The recipe is for 1 cup, but I'm gonna go ahead and do 2. Yes, I know I just got through saying that it will only last a month, and you're thinking to yourself, Heather, are you really going to use 2 cups of that oil this month? There's no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. No judgment. Yes, I will. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get out garlic cloves. Now we need about 6 garlic cloves per cup. So I have a couple cloves of garlic here. We'll see how many cloves are in here, and it's just a general idea of the cloves. You don't actually have to count unless you want to, but I count because then I know how much is in there, and I kind of can get the same results each time. So 6 to 8, if they're really big, you may get to go with 4, but 6, even if they're big, is really nice. But any more than 8, and you're gonna be like vampire defending, yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cover our garlic in a towel. Have you ever seen this trick? So when you get garlic out of a clove, you just go like this, and then all of your garlic cloves are out. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's count here. 1, and these are huge cloves of garlic, so I'll probably go with 5 per cup. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I need 2 more, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Push it. It's the most amazing trick, and you don't have little paper flying everywhere. Okay, 2 other large ones. Oh, these are the biggest garlic ever. Everything's bigger in Texas, I guess. So if you want to sit and use a knife and peel all of those little garlic cloves, you definitely can do that. However, I'm going to use my garlic peeler. I know Pampered Chef has one and lots of other companies sell them. I've had mine for a really long time before Pampered Chef ever came out with it. And I thought, you know, eventually I will replace this for the Pampered Chef one when I need it. And literally, it's going to last forever. So what you do is you get one garlic clove on each side of this little device and you just roll it back and forth a few times. And I say one on each side because I've done more than one before and it doesn't work. It just makes a mess. And look at that, peeled garlic. Bink, there we have it. All the garlic is now peeled. All right, now it's time for us to get our hob ready, or our burner, whatever. We apologize for the buzz this makes. It just is what it is. Unfortunately, these tabletop hobs or burners just make a rattle with the induction pans. There's literally nothing I can do about it. I've done some research on pans or burners that don't make that noise, and I can't seem to find one that's in my budget. So if you know of one, let me know. Otherwise, we just have to deal. So I've turned this on low, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get the garlic in on low. Oh, just kidding. So only turn it to low once it's boiling. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it to medium high. Then once it's boiling, I'm gonna turn it to low. It's not gonna take but just a second. Now, some people, when it's all done, actually eat the garlic or use the garlic or like put the garlic inside their oil. I don't like doing that. I feel like it makes the oil a little bitter, but you try it both ways and see what you think. All right, as soon as we have a boil, do you see how it's boiling in there? We are going to turn the temperature down to low, which is about 160. And now we are going to cook it for about 5 minutes. And that's it, just 5 minutes. All right, we are all done. So go ahead and turn off your burner or your hob or your whatever you want to call it. And we're actually going to strain our oil through a little strainer into a boil. And we're actually going to strain our oil through a strainer so we can let it cool before it goes into its jar. All right, now as I mentioned, some people love to slice this and put it into their olive oil bottles. I am just not a fan of that, mostly because I feel like it makes the oil a little bit bitter. But you do you, try it out both ways. Sometimes it's not so bitter and sometimes it is. It just depends on the time of year maybe. But whatever you do, don't throw away this garlic because it is confit garlic and it is so delicious. So see that? It is very edible and very good. Confit garlic is not like super in your face like other garlics are. So like most of the flavor of those garlics have already seeped into our oil. So it's a very mild, happy flavor, if you will. But there are a ton of things that you can do with confit garlic. You can make some pretty awesome fried rice with confit garlic. So definitely save it. But I'm gonna let this cool for about 5 minutes and then I'll be back to put it into the bottles and show you the final results. All right, we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. It is time to get our garlic oil into our bottles. I let it cool so that it's cool to the touch, and the reason I'm letting it cool is because I do not want hot oil to drip all over me while I am pouring it into the bottle. That would be very bad. So that's the only reason that I let it cool like that. So when it's cool to the touch, then you're safe to go ahead and put it in your bottles. And make sure you fit your lid right down on top and that it is an airtight seal, and that oil should stay good for you for 1 month. And there we go. Now I have my olive oils ready to go for all of my recipes this month. You guys, this is an amazing way to pack a punch into your meals, especially when you're using olive oil to season things. It's great on vegetables, great on pastas. This is a really great way to just get that extra level of flavor into your food. I'm actually going to use some of this in my next video. So I hope you'll stay tuned, and I hope you'll join me on the next adventure. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed that, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I always have fun in my kitchen, and I want you to come along with me. So I hope you will, and I hope I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.